Oh, what's happening in here? Hold on.
People always think I'm eating food, but like it's not always.
How many muffins you got there, buddy?
These are not
and
mine.
sodas.
No.
How many?
No, these are not my muffins. These are somebody else's muffins. They just gave them to me to hold in my vehicle. These are not mine.
Well, someone gave you a lot of muffins to hold.
I'm just telling you, they're not my muffins.
Yeah.
Okay? If you ask me, I'll deny it.
I think it's what Lady Gaga says in that one song.
Well, I'm bluffing with this muffin.
Welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are loading up the trailer on the LBZ that we've like 95% rebuilt. It's actually inspected. This is a roadworthy. It passed the salvage inspection that we have here in Pennsylvania. Your state probably has one too. It did that with flying colors, not an issue at all. So, you know, we're pretty good professional rebuilders here. It does still need paint on the front end. We've now started collecting Chevy beds that are rust-free. When we find one on Facebook that is a good deal, and this is exactly what happened. This is pretty much rust-free. Yeah, I know you're looking at that right there, but it's not a hole or anything. These usually rust out in here, wheel wells. If you're not from the, you know, north, you probably don't have these problems, but it's almost impossible to find a rust-free bed in the north. So this morning we are putting the LBZ to work, and we are going to pick up an upgrade for the garage. Not so much the garage that you guys see, but my personal garage, for at least at the time being. Maybe someday when we buy a shop we'll use this. But we're gonna go see our buddies at Loggers Auto. They got a nice little upgrade for us down there, and gonna put that on the trailer and bring it home. So that's what we're working on today. Lance has been driving this truck now for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days since the salvage inspection. What do you think? Like, what are your impressions? How's it going?
Loving this thing, man. It's it just runs right, acts right. It has a little whistle that I'm not sure actually exists, or that it should exist.
Really? Oh, I did hear that one time.
Yeah. When you really get on it, I feel like maybe like the one boot isn't fully tight, and it's got a little whistle of air, you know, past the boot or something. I don't know, but otherwise, it runs 100% right. No lights. I mean, like it is cleaner mechanically than almost any other one I've seen.
Whoa.
Yeah, even yours. Now it doesn't put out that power though.
This does have EFI Live though, which is nice. And overall, it's been a pretty solid truck. So, and actually once my Duramax comes back from the paint, then I think this one's going in. So, just gotta wait our turn. All right, pulling in here to the Loggers Auto Car Care Center. I might have added some extra stuff to the name there. If you didn't know, this is where we got the skid loader. Oh, it was right under that little spot right there. And we also drug them out in the middle of the night to get a car off of the roof of a Quaker Steak and Lube. So here's our new lift that we're gonna pick up here. I don't know exactly what the plan is yet with it, but couldn't pass up the deal here that they gave us. So we're gonna load her up and put it in a garage bay somewhere at some point. loaded up and trucking with the lift on the back there. I don't know the weight of the lift, but how's she towing?
Tow's nice, man. It's just about right. Like, I'd say 2,000 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, it is a lot for this old, you know, Chevy, but oh, it's a GMC.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot what it was there for a second. All right, we'll be home soon. So we are unloading here. We are not going to set this up today or anything like that. We don't even know exactly where we want it to end up. Someday, hopefully, when this building's finished, then we can put it in there. But for the time being, we're just dropping the trailer, leaving her here. This is Brooks. We've seen him a couple times. He's hanging out with us for a minute. Oh, is that undone?
Yeah.
You don't need to, it's okay. You don't really need straps on him.
This one's still good?
Next up, we are actually gonna work on getting this truck ready to work. This trailer we can tow, but we might need to do some fifth wheel stuff in the future. We actually want to put in the fifth wheel hitch into the bed of this, just so that we have that option if we want to. It shouldn't be a big job, but we got all the stuff to take care of that. So we're gonna put that in this new bed. It had the rails in the original bed, but it doesn't in this other bed. So got to get that set up here next. All right, we are finally going to install this fifth wheel hitch. You guys haven't seen it on the channel, but Lance and I have had this sitting in the weeds for how many years? 7, 8, 10?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been around for a while. We bought it a long time ago, and finally putting it to work. Now, we just have to, since it's a new bed, it doesn't have the holes, you know, down in, but we do have all the plates and everything already down underneath here. So that's easy enough. And what you do on something like this, where you don't know where the holes is, you just drill as many holes with a bit until you find the correct spot. Yeah. So
it's mostly by feel.
If you've ever seen Swiss cheese, that's how we're going to do this. But it's going to be cool to actually have a fifth wheel, like a usable truck. I guess your truck had the rails in it already, right?
Mine I could
we just never used it. I did want to give you guys 2 updates on some vehicles around here, because people have been saying I haven't been updating yet, and that's actually probably pretty true. So I'm going to do that right now while Lance is doing the hard work of installing that hitch. First one is the camper. This actually, we rushed to get it done. We still have to do the final video on it. The reason I haven't done anything with it is we're getting diamond plate for the whole front section essentially here, because the original came out really, really wavy. It's sealed tight and everything that way, but it just did not, the lamination, it's like lamination, I don't know if that's the right word, but when we laminated this, none of it really just worked out right, and we were rushing to get it done knowing that we were going to put the diamond plate stuff on it. So that's why it's wavy, that's why I haven't done anything. It is sealed up, it's watertight. The inside is all cleaned. Pop it open here, and ready to use. Lance actually used it for camping a few weeks ago. But we still need to do the finishing touches inside here and actually get this painted up and everything. And this wall hasn't gotten the stuff on, but our shiplap stuff did stay on the wall, which is what we were severely concerned about. And it stayed up there, so I think it's good to go. Everything else on it works and is going pretty good. Next up, we got a cat running, is this truck right here. This is a 99. Yes, it's a 99, one of the few 99 classic trucks out there. This is what was traded in on the 2018 Silverado. It's a super, super clean truck, 100,000 miles on it, and it's actually already sold. We drove it around for a few days. It does have some rust down underneath, unfortunately, but the rest of it, meticulously taken care of. Interior is like brand new inside almost. Everything works on it. Really, really solid, nice truck. But it's sold already, so not one you're going to see around. We're not doing anything with it, but that was traded in on the 2018 red truck, and that truck is gone. You might see it again someday, because this was a friend who bought it, and they traded this in on it. So that, I think, is, oh, the Porsche is in the garage right there. And you want to explain the situation with the Porsche?
Yeah. So we need to order like this IMS retrofit kit, but it turns out that the kit is like $800, and there is a replacement kit for a single row bearing or a double row bearing. And in 2001, when this Porsche came out, it could have been either one. The bad part is the tool to remove it is like a $250 or $300 tool. You can rent it for free whenever you buy their $700 or $800 kit, but you can't rent it without buying the kit. So we have to figure out a way to remove the bearing without the kit, and without the removal tool, and then we'll know if it's single row or dual row. Then we can buy the correct one, get the free tool rental, and reinstall it properly.
So lots of things going on here, but we just sometimes have to wait for parts, which pretty much everybody does right now because you can't get any parts really at all. So we're going to pull the transmission out of that Porsche and see what we got to work with, and let's just chill it up there. I'm trying to think of some very pink cartoon character.
Pink Panther.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's obvious or anything, but there you go.
All right, let's get this hitch in. There you go, man. Okay. I was hoping, like I said, that he would have all of this already done by the time I got done with, you know, jaw jacking about all the other projects, but nope, looks like I'm still gonna have to help out. Now, I think if we just do some zip screws,
yeah,
straight down into there.
If you used every hole with zip screws, I still wouldn't want to drive it.
No. We got all of our bolts in here now, and no, we did not use the cap bolts on these guys, mostly because now we can use the impact. Before, we had to do it all by hand underneath the bed, and I think this is a much smarter way to do it. So these should work out pretty decent. Go ahead. Go ahead. There we go. And I think that's it. Is there anything else we need to do with that?
Test these lights up.
Right. We just bought, just for future reference, some sick removable trailer lights. They're in here somewhere, I believe. Maybe the other side. Nope, they're right here. Which we're interested to see how they work, because they might not be great, but these are wireless. Our trailers never have lights, it seems like. And we always use just the magnetic set like these, but not wireless. So we're kind of interested to see how these do. In a crazy turn of events, Lance's wife just brought us lunch, like a delicious lunch. So big thanks to her.
We don't deserve that.
Not with the amount of cars you buy.
Or you.
Yeah. Although she won't let us put a car in the pond. So we do kind of deserve this lunch, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, maybe if you guys want to start like a... It's not Kickstarter, it's not GoFundMe. I can't think what the things are called. But start with those petition things for us to be able to throw a...
yeah, change.org or something.
Yeah, start change.org.
Yeah.
For getting the car in the pond.
See what happens.
For real?
Nothing at the moment. Try it again. Hit some other stuff. Yeah.
Well, what in the world?
So this is our guy. It's going to be running up to this one. It's unhooked, I'm pretty sure. But let's see here where we're at. Oh, we got one. Nothing over here. So only the left one was working, and we did figure out something by reading the instructions. So I'm not a big instructions guy, but can you guys figure out what it was? They both need batteries, and we actually hooked it up to the Traverse because we were like, well, maybe this truck, we've had it apart, maybe those wiring's bad or something. I think it's gonna work now, though. Yep.
Okay.
Dude, some turn signals. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me just try the old, just normal left turn.
Yep.
Right turn. How far will they really go? They said 65 feet. That's it, boys.
They're still working. All right. They work far enough away. If you
have that long of a trailer, these will still work for you.
Well, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you here today. Just want to show you the first towing trip with the LBZ. Thing runs like a top, man. Like, we got really... there's too much money sunk into it, really, but that truck is solid as can be, for one that you buy off Copart and you have no idea what anybody did to it or anything like that. And it just seems like a rock solid truck. Drive straight, all that different stuff, even after the frame repair. I mean, we weren't too worried about it because nothing was kinked or anything like that, but you never know. And it works good. And it's awesome that it's a 3500. There's so few single rear wheel 3500s out there, and to have one in an LBZ is pretty cool. So really excited about that. It is going to go for paint here before too long and be done 100% with the new rockers, all that stuff in there. So yeah, it's still a work in progress, but seems to be a good runner so far. Could blow up tomorrow. You know, I mean, you never know, but really pretty solid. Next video, I think we're going to be back for a quick thing with the Porsche, because we really do need to pull that transmission out and see what parts we need, what tools we need to take care of that bearing issue. So, and rear main seal and all that stuff. So, and then hopefully, man, my Duramax, the Whistling Diesel Duramax, should be back soon. Like, hopefully pretty soon. So I'm really excited to have that happen. So we are going to keep wrenching away here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.